Hello guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another episode, another beautiful story with Quincy. Hope you're doing great. If you're new here, please kindly consider subscribing and don't forget to mash that notification bell so that every time I post my video, you'll be the first one to watch and you'll be notified each time it pops up. So guys, today we are here to talk about birth certificate, process of acquiring birth certificate in Thailand, and also what is the process of a child be born, a foreigner child being born in Thailand, considering if both of you are both foreigners, So today I'm gonna speak from experience because I got two experience. I have two children that I born them in Thailand, so basically I've undergone the process and I know what I'm speaking about. So well, somebody asked me to clarify or rather to talk about this so that to take people through, to enlighten people about the process of giving birth in Thailand, acquiring a birth certificate, and the immigration. So first of all, I'll start by giving a short story of mine. So I gave birth, I came to Thailand. That was just a moment, guys, I'm gonna be back. Hey guys, I'm sorry for that interruption. Somebody was coming in, so I'm in the office, and it's kind of awkward when I'm giving story and people are just sitting there listening to me. So well, like I was saying, so I gave birth to my first son, and by then I didn't know the process, so somebody helped me to go through the process. But with my second child, I did everything on my own, so I'm speaking from a side of experience. So well, first of all, you have to go when you go to the hospital. For them it's different. You're supposed to go to your region birth notification office. So for me, I went to the hospital, and the good thing about me, first of all, is that the birth registration office is close to my school, so it was not a big problem of me being told go there. But again, it's so difficult when you don't know where the office is located, because those people, they're not good in communication, and also they don't speak English, so most of the time they just tell you go and you don't know where to go. So yep. But again, if you have Thai friends, it's gonna be easy for you because they can help you to go through the process. So when you go to the hospital and you give birth, so they gonna need both your husband and you passport, and then you have to fill a form, a birth detail form that you've given birth to that hospital. These are the parents to this child, the day the child was born, and then from there you'll be needed to take that letter now to the birth or registration office. So once you go to the birth registration office, one thing they need translation. You're supposed to translate both your husband and your passport into Thai. Number two, you need guarantor, somebody to confirm that these are your children. I don't understand, because both of us, we are blacks, and of course our children are black, but again they were like, no, we need a guarantor to authenticate that these are your children. Also, you need your address. Your address certificate, and that's it. Actually, you don't pay anything, but for the translation you have to part with at least 500 baht for each passport translation. And then from there you go to the registration office, and the process is quite fast. It takes less than 30 minutes if you have all those documents intact, and then that's it, you are done. So you'll be handed with your certificate, though in Thai. So from there now you can go back and look for those translators to translate again. But again, Your child will not be given citizenship. It will be null. They won't feel part of the nationality. They'll say yes, the child is born in Thailand, but that does not guarantee your child to be given, you know, privileges and of being a citizen or any other kind of privilege. So for the medical, you'll have to part with your pocket, school too. So basically your child is just given the only thing that the Thai government hands your baby is the certificate, nothing more, nothing less, only the certificate. Also when coming to migration, so once you're in Thailand with the baby, you've not moved out of Thailand, or rather you've not traveled with the baby, it means the baby's identification is still unknown, because this child doesn't have, you know, any, apart from the certificate, they don't have any, you know, any, you know, solid document to satisfy their, satisfy their origin, or rather where they come from. So it means that they cannot undergo any migration, because in migration you need a legal document, and this child has none of it. So it means you won't go through immigration. The child will be living in Thailand in one way. I don't know if it's legal or illegal, but the child will just be living in Thailand with no legal documents whatsoever, or, you know, I mean, like, the child will just be there, no documents, no nothing, and no in the system. Just the system, it's only for the birth certificate, that's it. And also in my next video, I'm going to talk about the problem that people undergo with giving names. The way we give names in Africa, it's kind of different with the way Thai give name to their children. So I really had problem, and I ended up changing or giving my child a name that initially I hadn't planned for. So that's it. For the immigration, like I said, because the child has no legal document, so it means they will not go for visa runs unless you travel out of the country. And also, if you're planning to travel out of the country, you'll have to go and notify to your embassy, and then your embassy will give you emergency letter for you to travel back with the child in your country. And also, and now once you come back with the child, it means the child will need a document to travel for your country to Thai. Now that will be the beginning of you now starting going for visa run, because by then your child will be having a legal document. But before that, you won't be having to go for any, you know, migration run, report, or anything of the sort. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching and listening. If you find this useful, kindly leave a comment, tell me what you think about, if you know, said something, missed to say something, or if said something that is not right, or something that is not unto your experience. You're free to leave a positive comment, and my comment section is for those who are, you know, who are kind, and those who have positive thinkers. You know, if you're negative, kindly take your negativity somewhere else. Meanwhile, I want to wish you a very lovely day. Take care of yourself and be positive. Remember to keep it locked.